Greetings, Nahariim-Samadhi for Jesus Spirituality, a sub-ministry of the ministry Lotus of the Heart, interfaith, interspiritual, inclusive work inviting all persons of whatever religious faith, spiritual path, or if you do not choose to align with a particular religious or spiritual path, a person can be deeply spiritual simply by living from the heart. So we welcome everyone and hope you will go to our website www.onelifeministries.org. That is the Lotus of the Heart website. That address will be at the bottom of this presentation at YouTube, and you can go there to see the address and go 7 days weekly for inspirational offerings at Lotus of the Heart. Also, Facebook, Lotus of the Heart, Nahariim, and the new Facebook page, Jesus Spirituality. That is one word, Jesus Spirituality, capital J, capital S. A young man, he was out in the desert. He had gone out just to wander around, and he came upon a beautiful stream of water. And the water was clear and cool, and he drank some of it. He was delighted to find water in the desert. And the water was delicious, delicious. So he filled up his container, which was made out of leather, and his little canteen, and he took it back into the village, and he gave some to his teacher, an elder. And the teacher, after hearing how wonderful the water was, drank some, and he acted delighted. Yes, this is wonderful water, delicious, sweet water. Thank you. Another of the disciples of the sage observed this, and so he thought, I'd like to try that water also. So he did try the water, and he spit it out, and he said, how could you say this is sweet tasting water, good tasting water? This is awful. This is bitter. Well, it was bitter, because on the trip back in the leather container, the water had gotten a little hot and had lost its freshness and became bitter, and so that this guy couldn't understand. Why are you saying this is wonderful? And the teacher looked at him and said, it was sweet tasting to me because I tasted it as what it truly was, a gift. You tasted it only as water. This story reminds us about kindness. Receiving the kindness of others as a gift. Now, to me, it speaks to me that what someone gives to me, I need to see it, not simply through the thing that they give me or what they do, but that it is an expression of the person. It is a means of grace, of love. It is an act of kindness. It's actually an extension of the kindness within the person to me. So that makes the difference. It isn't what the person gives, but it's what's given through what is given. That is deeply personal. So one thing we learn in life as we get a little wiser is often we're not going to get from what we had thought that we wanted from another person. And we learn more how to see the sweetness in what they do give us. It may not be to someone else what they think, he or she thinks that I should get, or what I deserve, but it is what it is. So the sweetness is as much in the, or is more in the receiver, the attitude of the receiver, the graciousness of the receiver to say, I'm thankful for whatever this person gives to me. And that's what relationships are about, is the humbleness and the authenticity to be able to appreciate. And I think that's a challenge that many of us face in our cultures due to the sense of entitlement, and is this sense that I deserve what I want and you owe me that. But if we're only looking for what we think we deserve or what someone should give to us, we can totally miss the beauty of what they do give to us. And it may be the only way that we may have a relationship with a parent or a child or a friend or husband, wife, or lover, that we really begin to enjoy the relationship and appreciate the person, and lose a burden off of ourselves when we settle into the appreciation that this person is loving me the only way that he knows how or she knows how, and that's okay with me. If you've had that experience, it's a wonderful experience, because a lot of our suffering in life is others do not meet our expectations. But so at times we need to lower those expectations and be willing to take another look. And maybe we're looking based more on just what we think we want, and we're missing that someone is truly caring about us, maybe the only way they know how. And also it allows us to take ourselves less seriously, both about our past and our present, is to understand sometimes we're doing the best we know, or we did the best we knew to do. And if someone could not receive that, if someone could not say, hey, I don't accept that, then we need to be willing to accept that and say, well, I did my best. So this works both ways, in both ways. Being more gracious in seeing the beauty of what someone gives to us, but also in allowing ourselves to know that at times maybe someone didn't notice, or some people didn't notice, that we were truly trying to love or show kindness, and it didn't come the way they thought it should come, and they totally missed that we were truly trying to say, I care about you, I love you, or those kind of things. So it works both ways. So basically, the giftedness, the sweetness of the gift, is a matter of the heart. That's what it says to me, this story today. And I link it with a passage from the book of Romans in the New Testament, in the Jesus tradition, ascribed to Paul, to the church at Rome. He said, be kindly affectionate toward each other. Kindly affectionate. So that's an action too. It's not just a presence. Yes, it is a present. It is who we truly are, the nature of our presence. And people will be able to feel that around us. But there's also a need to consciously practice that. And I'm not saying think of it as a practice, but do it consciously. Do kindly, affectionate things for persons daily. And hey, you'll be blessed also. Thank you.